Twitty in the city.
Aloha. You better watch yourself.
No, you better watch yourself, dog. You got
coming in here with a bulletproof vest.
If THC screen go black or he go mute,
that's Sean.
Producer Sean, dog.
Yeah.
He is cooking today. So I'm gonna make sure we on our P's and Q's though. Hit that like, hit the subscribe. We're going for the 15K to get a full merch set, which by the way, appreciate y'all voting. I asked y'all if I want to do keychains or koozies. Y'all went keychains, so we're gonna add that to the collection. Long sleeve, short sleeve, hoodie, keychain. What else we got? Oh, and the hat.
The hats,
so
yeah.
Once we go to 15K, then we're gonna get that out. Only way we get to 15K, hit that like, hit the subscribe. I'm Twitty. That's THC. Bro.
Yeah.
These kids these days, they got it hard. It's rough, bro. They got it harder than when we had it growing up.
Okay, hold up. Sean, are you pranking me?
No.
Are you pranking? No, you got to be pranking me. This is not the topic. This is the topic.
Bro,
that's the topic.
It is.
That kids got it hard today.
Yes.
Today's kids.
Yes. Bro, parents got their kids on lock. Kids can't go nowhere.
Oh, I've got a story for that.
Without being radared, phone, watch, Ring camera, parents getting emails before teachers can even, like back in our day, that's what I'm talking about. They can't get away with nothing.
So how does that make it harder? Well, you talking like they got it harder, like they're more like on lockdown than we was?
Yes, I'll tell you this. If I had to pick, I would pick growing up how I did, or I would have been in so much more trouble.
Bruh.
If my parents had any of the technology.
If my parents had 25% of what they have today to monitor us, I every single day I'd be in trouble.
That's what I'm saying.
I'd be in trouble every single day. I wouldn't trade it. Like I tell my kids, like I say I would not trade it. When we was in trouble, they staple that little letter to your shirt so you can take it home and have mom and dad sign it. Yeah. But they left it up to us to get it to them.
Bro, they gave us a lot of trust back then.
They don't do that to these kids. I would say these kids are more on lockdown.
Okay. If let's just go down the list.
Okay.
I would be in trouble every day. But the biggest one that would have got me is a Ring camera.
Why? Was you always back home or something?
No, bro. The Ring camera can hit the street. You know how reckless I was, or how many times I do something stupid with a car. Like I play that game of being in the street and trying to wait till the last minute till the car came to try to avoid it. That's not safe.
No.
I ding dong ditched. Ding dong ditch, bro. We'd be done. The moment you rang the doorbell, Miss Johnson would have been calling Miss Twitty. Yep, Isaiah was at the house at 12:48.
Yep,
with 13 seconds to spare.
Yeah, nowadays you can't do nothing.
No, you can't.
You can't do nothing nowadays.
Or if you were supposed to take something to somebody's house, did you take it? Yeah. No, you didn't. Didn't show up.
Yep.
But you know where he was at though? He was at Chris's house.
Because his one went off.
No, don't tell me how many times you were supposed to be at somebody's house and you didn't go there.
Oh, all the time.
Bro, ring.
I know if my mom's watching right now, she's going to be mad as hell.
Dog, Ring camera, I'd be toast.
You know what the worst part of the Ring camera is on Halloween, because you can't anymore go up and take the whole bowl and put it in your sleeve.
You can't, bro.
You can, because I've actually caught those videos on Ring camera.
But if it's in the neighborhood, and you know that's Miss Johnson's son.
Yeah, but you know too is like I know a lot of people now, they don't even trick or treat in their neighborhoods. They go to other neighborhoods, get dropped off and go. So like those people in those neighborhoods, they ain't gonna recognize them kids.
Right? Ain't that sad? You to go be bad. You gotta skip.
You gotta skip your own neighborhood. You can't be bad in your own neighborhood no more. No, because every neighbor will know it's you, and we all know it's whether it's by your car, your walk, the way you.
Bro said you gotta beat the system by going to a different neighborhood.
Yep. That's the only way to do it now. That's the only way to do it now.
Bro, they out here. What do you call that? They pre-strategizing before Halloween. All right, so P, we're gonna go to his neighborhood. We've only been in his house one time. Don't nobody know us, but I can't go to your neighborhood because if I take the big candy, such and so gonna snitch. And before I even finish my first lap, I'm gonna be called.
And then when you done on that side and I'm done on this side, we're gonna come back. We're gonna switch out costumes so that you can now be this one and I can be this one, and we're going back to the same house.
Bro, it'd be a full strategy.
Oh yeah.
Second one for me is email with schools.
Being
But first of all, forget being tardy. That's That's already bad.
No,
But
even tardy, because tardy, I would get if any one of my kids was like 3 minutes late or 30 seconds after the bell, I got an email from the guidance counselor.
what?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Crazy, like straight up, like I was like, man, you guys,
That's doing too much.
right, they're snitching. These schools were snitching.
You know what? Whoever was in charge of that, guarantee you, Class A nerd growing up.
Don't matter.
Got bullied.
No, he got whoever that person is that does that. Maybe they did get bullied.
Oh, they got bullied. Bro,
But they got
30
bullied.
seconds you send an email?
They got bullied so much they turned it into an occupation. You know what I'm saying? They got bullied so much they said, you know what my job's gonna be in the future is I'm gonna tell on all of these kids. I'm gonna let them know that oh, they're not in their seat. I'm sending an email to their parents.
3 seconds and you got an email?
It was like on the literal. It would be like 30 seconds after, because I remember my son was talking to me on the phone while he was going to his class and he had to get off the phone. But I could hear the bell and he said, oh, and he tried to give me that, oh, that's the first bell ring. And I'm like, no, that's not, because you could tell when the second bell had gone off, because that's when he gets really quiet.
Oh, yeah.
Like the first bell is still loud. Second bell is like, no, but so it's like, nope. It's like, oh yeah, that's the first bell. Then why is it so quiet in the back?
Right? It's second or third.
But like
Then
the
you
minute
got the
he got
email.
in there, minute he got up in there and he got in there, boom, here comes an email.
Dog,
Yep.
I would have been done. You know how much planning I would do
Mm-hmm.
when I was getting told, like, yeah, you're gonna get a phone call home. Now,
Yep.
you toast.
Yeah.
My mom probably would have came up to the school by the time the email got sent.
Do you know how many times I used to sneak into my science class in middle school through the back door side just so I can just blend in with them trying to do it where they're doing experiments and the teacher really didn't take roll yet? So when
that lazy teacher that just did this.
Just kind of was like, I think everybody's here. Is
Yeah.
everybody here? And then I just come through the back. Boom. Yeah, we everybody's here. Everybody's here.
Can't have that.
You can't do that no more. Gone.
Done.
Yeah.
So aside from that, just pick your poison, bro. Your
Okay.
phone, a tablet, your Oura Ring. They got the pre-kit watches with your location.
They even got the little tablet things that you can stick inside your shoes.
Yeah,
What are the things called? The AirTags?
The
or something?
AirTags. Yeah.
AirTags.
Bro, I'd be done.
Do you guys know Life 360? You heard of that?
Life 360. What's that?
So luckily
Oh,
it came out like right after I finished high school, so I didn't have to download it, but I definitely would have had to. Basically, it can monitor your live location at any point. It can also tell your parents when you're speeding in the car. It'll give them a notification, be like,
Nope.
Sean is going 80 miles an hour.
Okay, is that like connected to their phone or is it connected to something that is like on them?
phone?
Still, I wouldn't.
So
I'd
would
be in
it
trouble.
still work if you turn your phone off?
It'll say Sean turned off his phone.
But you're still in trouble.
Oh yeah,
You
they
still-
want to know why it's off.
I'd rather be in trouble knowing because I turned it off and be like, I forgot.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro, I was at so many places I should not have been. If I would have had a phone or any of these tags,
Yeah.
I'd have been busted.
Let me ask
Busted
you this.
in a heartbeat.
Do you think your parents would be one of the ones that would tell you were being traced, or do you think they would just they would just tag you and
I would
wouldn't
have
even
been
tell you?
tagged.
Would they tell you though?
No. Heck no.
Because there's a lot of parents out there that'd be like, "Don't lose your tag, don't lose your AirTag.
No,
Make sure that's on there so I can find you."
My mom, boy, she would have had the rest in peace, but she would have had the pleasure of catching me in the act.
Really?
And I would have been like, how do you know? She would have told me, don't worry about it.
Mm-hmm.
She still wouldn't even tell me.
Yep.
I'd be trying to figure out how the heck she's like, why you at such and so house? Or I thought you was going to the grocery store. Or you said you was home.
Or
like, how does she
would
know
she say?
this?
Would she say that, or would she say, "Hey, since like if you told her you was going to the store, you ended up going to somebody's house and you was over there. She knew you was not at the store because she could see where you at.
Yeah.
When she would send something to you like, "Hey, grab some milk for me. I grab some bread too. Grab some mayonnaise."
It depends.
That's what my mom would do. Instead of my mom trying to catch me, she would send like she goes, "Oh, he's at the store." Oh, if he's at the store, then he can grab me some mustard
But
right
see,
now. And I'm like nowhere near the store right now, but that's what I told her.
Right. See, I'd be scared because that would be a
I'm
situation.
scared to lie.
I'd be scared to lie, and I also be scared if I need to get the product and then also come home right away. Or do I still get the privilege to go where I was supposed to go? See, I would rather my mom just say, I know you're there, and it's like, okay, I got caught, rather than just throw this hint out like,
No.
get some milk. And I'm like,
then you
no.
don't, because then you don't learn. You don't learn. You gotta have that. You got like my mom would throw me through anxiety. Like she knows I'm over here. She know the store is way over here.
Yes.
But I'm like, I'm going to the store. So she's like, oh, now she can find out that I'm here. She'd be like, yeah, grab me some mayonnaise, mustard, grab me some relish, give me some eggs. Make sure all the eggs aren't broke. And I need you to bring that all back. Now I got to go to the store.
Yeah.
Now I have to.
And they also know the time.
Yes.
Where they'll be like, what took you so long?
Yes. And
then
that's another, And then it's like, you had to book it from your friend's house to the store.
I would be in so much trouble, bro. I easily can probably say for every 3 times I said where I was going, 2 times was a lie.
Wow. 2 out of 3?
2 out of bro. So I did all the time.
Only one time you was really going where you was going.
Bro, I'm telling you, because though I always pick somebody en route, so I never was off the beaten path.
Oh, you one of them.
Yeah, like
if you one of them. If you going, let me just roll with you for a minute.
Like if you was in between where I told my mom was going, you're on the way,
right?
So I'm gonna stop there.
Gotcha.
But I'm still en route. I never went off the beaten path.
Oh, see, I did. I was way off the ADD, ADHD. Bro, I was way off the beaten path. That's why my mom.
Like this?
Oh yeah, I come back sweating. And all I did was pick up a gallon of milk, dog. That was it. It was like, man, my mama look at me, was like, man, I thought you was at the store. I was at the store.
Your mom would be getting tagged so much, the phone just pinging.
Oh man, if my mom had an AirTag on me when I was a kid, that thing would be all over the place. She'd be like, damn, where is this kid going?
But you was efficient, though. I bet you'd be so efficient. Like in 20 minutes, he went 15 places.
Yep.
The worst part about Live 360 is that it stays, like you can look at past time, too. You don't have to catch them live.
See, that ain't right.
That's not fair.
That ain't fair, bro.
That's not fair. You know what, kids out there? I'm so sorry that you guys got this much security.
Bro.
But I'm not, though, because I kind of do like the kids are safe.
Right. They're safe,
nice.
but
that's too much. That's too much.
So then...
let's talk about last week Thursday.
My mom would have brought that up. And I would have forgot about last week. And then that's the other thing. You wouldn't be able to play dumb.
Nope.
Because there were sometimes I played dumb.
Nope.
Like I can't remember. I can. 12:46, you said you was at Dairy Queen.
Yeah.
While you at Jonathan's house.
See,
it might only save for like a day or something like 24 hours, but
still though.
Oh no, you know what though? If it was my mom, she would figure out a way to save
screenshot.
She would save it, screenshot it, or keep it on a hard drive.
What was it called, Sean?
Life 360.
Our parents probably would have made Life 360 a fortune. My mom would have probably built them a Pro Plus package.
There'd have been so many parents that would have done that. Life 360 would have been bigger than Google.
During our era,
Google would bigger than Google.
Life 360, if you out there, man, you missed out.
Started in 1983.
Dog, you would have been making bank. Big dog, I'm telling you, kids, you can't go nowhere. You stuck.
Yeah.
You locked down that. You could literally get tracked. It's almost like when you get beat up, it's like how you want it. I feel like with kids, when it's about getting caught, how you want it done. You want it by the phone. You want it by the Ring camera. You want it by the AirTag. You want it by the security camera at the Dairy Queen.
You know, but it's funny too is that like the kids now they got options. Like when we grew up, we didn't have options. Like and not options as far as technology, but options as far as consequences too. Like we didn't have options. We knew what was coming, when it was coming, and how it was coming, and why it was coming.
Yeah,
we knew our when, what, where, why, how. Nowadays, some of these kids they can push the hows, the whys away for a minute. They only have to deal with the nows and the thens. Don't have to put it all together. But it's I don't know, man. They do have a lot of security,
bro. They
can't even move right now. And that's like, you know, like we was talking about this out on the outside, like when we were talking about with the restaurants and the kids, and they want to separate kids from the restaurant areas with everybody else eating. How do you feel about that? Like, would you want kids, or do you mind if there's kids eating where you eat at? Because some restaurants are actually talking about separating.
I don't mind kids as far as how they act at a certain age. Like for me, 5 and under, you gonna act wild.
Right.
But when you're able to talk back and tell mom, no, Catherine. You better,
especially if you can get out, Catherine.
You better sit that behind down.
Yes.
But I feel like that goes back to the fact with being monitored, they don't reap no
and that's what I'm saying. Correct. And that's what I'm saying is that if you monitor like that, then they don't get in trouble, right?
Yeah.
But
so they're just like, I don't know how to act.
But what a lot of folks ain't looking at though is that when you do that, right? It's like if you took criminals today and put them back in the day to rob things, they're gonna rob everybody blind. They're gonna rob everybody blind. Criminals today, like all high tech today, back in the day. But if you took somebody back in the day, brought them to today, and they get caught every single time. They get caught every single time. So what I'm saying is that these kids now, when you give them where they're surveilled like that, right? Where every minute they got a camera on them, every second they got a camera on them. When this is happening, they're also learning and teaching themselves to manipulate even more because of the obstacles that are in front of them. So we're making them better manipulators by involving all of this security. Like for us, there wasn't no security, so we was always like, it was like, what do they call that?
It was an A or a B.
It was like double dutch, right? You had to wait till you had to jump in the middle of this one. Nowadays, they can tell by the algorithm how everything is working. But that's what I'm saying. There's no consequence. So now you're making when you surveil them so much, these kids are having to go around. So now they're going, okay, we know we're going to be watched now. We know we're going to be listened to now. So we got to make sure we do this. We got to make sure we do that so that nobody catches us on this. Nobody catches us on. So now these kids are becoming like, I don't know. I don't want to say like masterminds of evil or whatever, but they're starting young.
They are.
Yeah.
But I had to ask you that. I knew you was gonna be anti at first.
At first.
Bro.
But yeah, it's you 100% correct though.
I would be in timeout, grounded, punishment for at least 3/4 of the year.
I'm 51 years old. If we had that same surveillance, I'd still be grounded right now. I'll still be on punishment right now. Right now. For as many times I'd have been caught, I'd be on punishment. I'd be 50. I'd be looking at maybe 7 more years before I'm off of punishment.
You out here doing life sentences.
Yep. Got all technology done changed. I'm still like, I can't come outside yet.
Bro, you still gonna pull the window up?
Yep.
I got 2 more years.
2 more years. I'll be out.
Dang.
I done messed up.
Bro said I would be 51 and I still got time.
Yep.
Dog, it's true though. The damage was done.
Yeah.
So I always tell people, I will take my childhood. It was great, but I'll take my punishments. My punishments was, I also feel like back then, if you got caught, you was also really bad at not lying, but knowing your system with your parent. Because it was also harder to get caught.
When back then?
Yeah.
It was harder. It wasn't harder to be caught. I don't think it was harder to be caught. I think it was harder.
Or not get caught, no, because if you told your mom you was somewhere, she just pulled up and you wasn't there.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, that was it. But it was harder. What's the word I'm looking for? It was harder. I can't think of dang it.
To manipulate,
yes.
Kind of harder to.
Yes, it was harder to manipulate.
Yes.
So you was better off just coming up clean.
Yes. Yeah.
Like with my mom, if it would have been like the grocery store, it'd been like, oh, where's my milk? And it's like, yeah, I went there. You can't just lie and be like, I didn't.
But there were things that we learned by interaction like that, right? Like we learned body language. Like nowadays, kids don't know body language. They don't know body language. They don't know eye contact. They don't look at people in their face when they talk to them.
Body language, I'm a master.
Right. We had to be masters of body language. Cause like how you were saying, like your mom ain't gonna tell you when she caught you. You just had to recognize the question and how she asked it. And if you didn't recognize her body language while she was asking, that's you. You want that's my mom?
You.
Yeah, because my mom would walk up and like, I don't know, I got it. Like you know what you're gonna say, you know what you're gonna tell her, and you walk up and she look at you and she go, where was you? Doesn't blink, doesn't.
You better have your story ready.
Even if your story is ready, you still second guessing like, just the way she's looking at me right now. I don't think it's gonna work. It's not gonna work.
Communicating was you didn't have time. There was no stuttering.
No.
There was no looking around.
No.
Did your mom ever used to snap you like, I'm here?
And
I can't look away.
Oh yeah, right here.
Right here.
Right
don't
here.
look at that clock.
Yeah.
You didn't care about that clock.
Is the answer up there? Was that what the answer is?
You know what my mom used to do when I was ever late for time and I knew I was in the wrong, she always stood in front of the grandfather clock and I would try to look at it. And her favorite phrase was,
what you looking at?
Don't look at the clock now. It's too late.
Too late.
And I was like, who says that?
Yeah.
That's too savage.
Yep.
Like, just let me look.
That's why the clock was always there. The clock is always there.
I hated it.
The clock was always in the front because that was what, because that would be the first thing that we would try to argue, right? I was trying not to be late. I was running. So if you open the door, the first thing you see is a clock. My mom had a big ass clock.
Oh,
that
you
was on the wall.
it. Yeah.
You couldn't. So when you walk in there, you can be like, oh wow, is that what time it is? It's like, yeah, you know what time. Then you don't have to explain to her why you late. You know you late.
Bro, if we said that out loud in my house, my mom was more disappointed in acting dumb than at least trying to fake it.
Yeah.
She'd rather me come in with a story than playing dumb with that. Hey, you know what time it is? I didn't think it was that late. You know what? Go upstairs.
Go upstairs. Yep.
That was more punishment than actually having a conversation with my mom. Because then she's like, you're so belittling now that you really going to play dumb when you saw that giant clock at the front door.
Yep. Can't do it.
It's 6:35. I told you 6 o'clock.
Yep.
2 minutes, we can work around that. 30 minutes late, you might as well just accept it.
Nah,
like
see,
you walking into that house and you done.
My father's former military as well, as my kids have father that's former military. 2 minutes we pushing it is.
Well, you notice I said 2 minutes with mom.
2 minutes, yeah, but my dad was the door. He was the street light. Come on, street light. Come on. We knew it wasn't mom that turned it on. That was my dad that turned it on. So like when the kids used to look at us, they'd be like, "Hey, Sean, you can stay for a minute." Click.
Nah, bro.
I had one of my friends one time was like, "Dude, man, your dad'll let you stay." I grabbed him. I said, "Let's go ask him. Let's go ask him." Went back to my house, stood there. My dad looked that little boy in his face and was like, "What?" Sean wanted to know if he could stay.
Sean wanted to know?
Sean didn't say nothing. So he can't stop. No, get off my yard. That's how my dad used to say, all my friends, get off my yard. Get off my yard. I don't need to talk to you. Get off my yard.
Anytime I said, you want to go talk to my mom, it was an absolute, you good, I'll see you tomorrow.
Yep, see you tomorrow.
They just knew. Yep. You don't go have that talk.
My mom has let me go back once or twice. She's let me go back where I come in there like, Mom, I'm checking in, but we're just like right in the middle of this game. And she'd be like, all right, look, 10 more minutes. My mom would always give me like a 10 more minute reply. My dad was famous. Be like, y'all finishing the game? And I'm like, yeah, we got the game going on out here, Dad. And it's like, you know, in the bottom, who's out there? Ricky, Edison, they all out there. Where they at? Right? Wave at them. Woo woo! Get your ass in the house.
Oh, that's so
funny.
funny.
I'm just standing there just waving, and they looking at me waving, and he's like, "Get your ass to the house."
Oh,
like,
that's a setup. I'm sorry for that, bro. You had me going, and I'm 34 years old, and I thought
he had me excited. He said, "Wait." He's like, "Wave at him." I was waving at him. Yeah, over here. He's like, "Get your ass in the house." Damn it,
dog. That's so. Oh God, that's so messed up.
Yep, that's how it was.
Total wave again. Yep.
My mom and dad both had us waving. We used to wave we used to wave at Jack in the Box because it was a shortcut to get. So we didn't have to wait at the street light. If we cut through the parking lot of Jack in the Box, we wouldn't have to wait at the street light and make the right turn. And my mom used to pull in the Jack in the Box in the parking lot, and she'd be like, "Say hi, Jack in the Box." We was like, "Hi." Like, "Say bye, Jack in the Box. Bye." And then we just left the parking lot.
The wave.
Yeah, brah.
The wave
just
hurt.
Imagine. What hurt the worst is when they wave back. You know what I'm saying? That's because it was like, oh, you understand what's happening to me right now.
Oh, God, yo, that is so bad.
I waved. He waved. My dad was waving with me. We was having this whole wave party.
He was waving too.
He was waving. Oh, yeah. He was like, wave at him.
Oh,
hi,
God.
Ricky. Hi, Edison.
Oh, no.
Get your ass in the house.
Mr. Peabody, don't do him like that, bro.
That was my daddy.
Hit him with the wave.
With the wave, yeah. Yeah. Love you, Dad.
Oh,
I love you.
Hit the like. I got to end on that one. Hit the wave.
Yep. They're waving too, Dad.
Hit the subscribe. Also, get in the DMs if you haven't already.
Yes, please.
Do you think kids got it harder than we did when it comes to technology? Or what savage punishment did you have, like waving at your friends thinking, I'm
coming back. I know. That's what I thought. I thought he was already in it. There's Ricky. Yeah, there they are. Both of them. Yeah.
Oh, poor P. Yeah, that's how you get an ass whooping at the dinner table because you so mad that you like, I ain't talking to nobody.
Saying grace, everybody, I'm quiet.
But you know what? Our parents did that too to test our patience.
Correct.
Because that's some stuff right there that you be like, I still gotta act proper at the table. I can't be mad, even though Dad just really rubbed it in my face.
I better sit up and say my prayers.
Oh, there was a few times my dad did that, and I took that ass whooping. I was like, I ain't talking to nobody. I couldn't. Because he did the same thing. He was one time, he had me go in the garage and like look for something. and like I think I wanted to get a basketball, and he was like, let's go find it, and we found it, and I pumped it up. He was like, you see this basketball? And I was like, yeah. He was like, you gonna take it to him? I was like, cool. Tomorrow. I said, no, you didn't.
Tomorrow,
Bro.
Did you even sleep that night?
I ain't never been so quiet in my own house for 24 hours. My mom was like, oh, somebody ain't talking. I didn't even say hi to her. And my dad was like, yeah, he feeling himself right now. And she was like, I think my dad later told my mom, like, I kind of pushed him. Like, don't go talk to him because he gonna get an ass whooping.
Shit, my dad was, you know what my dad would tell me the next day? He would have been like, I'd be like, Dad, I'm going outside. And I was like, nah. He was like, who said you was gonna go outside? You said tomorrow. Tomorrow's tomorrow.
Oh, I hated that.
Tomorrow's tomorrow.
I hated that.
It's today now.
Oh, I hated that one. God. Get in the comments. What phrases or what punishments did your parents? That's got to be an episode. Phrases that your parents used to say. Oh, I got a bunch of those.
Me too.
15K, full merch swag, top to bottom, summer, fall, winter edition. Also, we might do beanies. Why not?
I want one.
Might as well. We're going to get y'all stuff before we even get stuff. Appreciate you. Hit the like and subscribe. Get in the comments. I'm Twitty. That's THC.
Bye-yow.
Till next time. Wave, Adam P.
Beep, 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 beep.